What makes men rise in this kingdom is the quality of their heart. If your heart is wrong, sir, you are not a candidate for lifting. 1 Samuel 16 verse 6. He looked at a man of stature, built for glory, but the heart was wrong. Hope you know that God didn't say, I have not chosen him. God said, I have refused him. Probably he was the one God wanted, but something went wrong with his heart. Somewhere along the line, I'm better than everybody. What I carry, nobody is like me. And then he sank. Look at the Bible. And it came to pass, when they were come, that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. And hear God's reply. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, look not on his height, the height of his stature. Don't look at that, because I have refused him. Countenance correct, stature correct, heart wrong. Heart was more important than countenance. You see some people, they have all the physical glory, but their heart is evil. I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man look on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. So if this guy's heart was right, probably Jesus would have been the king in the order of Eliab. But unfortunately, the heart was wrong. See, one of the prayers you must learn to pray is, God, help my heart. He said, I the Lord, I search the heart. Jeremiah 17 verse 10. I search the reins to give to every man as his way should be. God does not give to men based on their appearance. He gives to men based on their heart. I've seen people who fasted and fasted and fasted, and the more they fast, they sank. I've seen people who prayed and prayed, but they sank the more they prayed, because something was wrong with the heart. And I will show you some of the critical things wrong with the heart. Psalm 24, you read from verse 3. You will see what is wrong with the heart of many people. It said, who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord? Who shall stand in his holy place? Who are the men God lives in his realm? Look at them. He that had a clean heart, clean hands. See, there are people that they are not sincere. They come with too much packages. You'll find him smiling with you. Inside, he wants you destroyed. And then when they are talking about somebody, he drops one comment like that looks harmless, but that comment has discredited that person. This is what they are masters in doing it. They just sit where they decide the fate of people, and they keep sowing seeds of discord, negative comment. And when they see you, they will hug you, call you their brother, call you their sister. But they were the ones that discredited you. Not because they had cogent reasons to, but there's something in them that will not allow them release somebody else to become. Hands are not right. Number two, he that has a pure heart. When you find a man that his intention is always right, that's a man that will be lifted. Not that you are talking with your mouth and your heart is different. There are many, especially in this world today, motive is an issue. You see somebody call you by 12 midnight and say, I'm on the mountain praying for you. He wants to call you in 2 weeks time and say, please help me. I'm on the mountain now and I'm praying for you. 2 weeks later, he calls you and say, Kai, my brother, I need some money. So he is programming you 2 weeks ahead. So he was not praying. And even if he was praying, that was not sincere. It's to program you. Motive is wrong. You see somebody talking about the power of sacrifice, it's a lie. He's not teaching you sacrifice for your own good. At the end of the meeting, he wants to take something out of you, but he needs to disarm you. So there's nothing wrong with the message, but the motive is wrong. The heart is not right. Number three, he said, they have not lifted up their souls in vanity, pride. There's nothing wrong in being the head, but when you think you are the only head, and when you think your own head is better than every other head, you have a problem. You'll find some people, they never see anything good in somebody else. No matter what you do, they have a fault. And every time they give the right example, they are the posture. Pride. These are the people God resists. And he said, number 4, they have not sworn deceitfully. Treacherous people. So when you find people who compromise, you find people who don't have pure intentions, you find people who are proud, and you find people who are deceptive, they can never rise. Momentarily, it will look like you are going somewhere. Give yourself time. You will see that your journey, no matter how fast, is a roundabout. You will come back to where you started from. So the first quality God considers to lift men is the heart. Pray, pray, and pray. for God to help your heart. If you find pride there, bring it to the altar. If you find deceit, bring it to the altar. If you find ease to compromise, your hands are not clean, it's a state of the heart, bring it to the altar. Because God will not risk lifting you. If you easily compromise, it means your hand can't be clean. If your motives are not right, it means your heart is not pure. If you are full of pride, it means your heart is not right for lifting. And if you are somebody who is treacherous and deceptive, you're already condemned. This is the problem of many believers. Why the prayer, the fasting, the evangelism, the sacrifice looks as if they are pouring water in a basket. God can't lift them because every time God looks at them, before God sees their action, he sees their heart. And their heart makes it impossible for him to see their action.